Wow. Oh my god, that is the stupidest thing I've ever done. How we doing, people? I am on my way to a new location of Caffeine Machine. It's basically this big car meet place in the UK, one of the biggest ones, and they've got a new location, and it is as much closer to me than the last one was. It's over near Bedford, so yeah, we're heading there now, and we're going to see what turns up, see what it's like, get some pictures, and then ride home, really. So just an excuse to get out on the bike. It's actually quite nice today. A little bit of a brisk morning, and I haven't driven on these roads in ages. Obviously with my car I have, but last time I was down here was on a 125, which wasn't very fun, if I do say so myself. I've just realised as well, obviously this is, everyone knows this apart from me, that I can shift gear without pulling the clutch all the way in. I've been dragging that clutch all the way in, and I only need to do it halfway. Keeps misshifting though. Could just be me. Sometimes it doesn't want to go into third. But yeah, I don't have to pull it in, so my hand is so much more like not aching now. Because before I was dragging that, I mean I still am sometimes, I just did it then. Dragging that clutch in, but I need to remember that I can actually just have the clutch pulled in halfway, because it only engages on the halfway point. These earplugs as well, they're falling out. They're good, like the little earplugs you put in to reduce the wind, it does really help. But they just fall out all the time. I need to get bigger ones, because my holes in my ears are massive, and every time I put my helmet on or move in a certain position, the left one always comes out, and it's literally hanging around my helmet right now. Hopefully I don't drop it. Hopefully it doesn't fall out, I mean. This is actually over where I brought my first bike. I didn't have a channel then, but I brought my first 125 over in this location. Little Keyway Superlight 125. Absolute bag of shit, I tell you that. It was absolutely horrendous to ride. It was a cruiser style. I don't know what I was thinking. So hard to maneuver. Slow. The chain snapped on it. I was going like from second to third on like a 30, and the chain snapped, and I just nearly dropped the bloody bike and crashed. But luckily I ran to a stop on with my feet. But yeah, that bike was terrible. This bike is like levels above, mechanically, power, looks, and comfort. I actually find this comfier. My bum doesn't get numb on this bike. On the last one and on the bikes we learnt on, my ass would just get so numb all the time, because you're like squished on that seat, and it like squishes your bum cheeks together at the back on the seat. So having this, I'm like kind of sat on my gooch. I'm sat between my ass and my bollocks, and it's so much more comfy. Such a better riding position. I mean, obviously it's a bit of weight on my wrists and a bit of weight on my shoulders, but I'm not a fanny. I can get over that. I'm sure my body will get used to it. It's only in slow speed I really feel that, because actually when you get up to motorway speeds and stuff like that, when you're doing 70 on the dual carriageway, the wind, it's not too much wind, but it just holds you up in the position really nicely. It's really comfy. I much prefer it to actually slow speed, which is, I thought I'd actually hate the high speed because of the wind, but it's actually really nice. It's not too much. This screen does a good job, because when I saw it I was like, ooh, I don't know if that's a double bubble screen. Is it? No, I don't think it is. So I was a bit like skeptical whether it was going to be blasting me, but it's really nice. You can do one of these where you like put your hand on the tank, but that kind of scares me, because I don't want to take one hand off the steering wheel. Off the steering wheel? Off the bars. How dare I say steering wheel. I've got some extra pads coming as well, because this helmet was expensive, man, and it only just is too big. Like, only just starts rolling forward when I have the camera on. When I don't have the camera on, it's fine, but when I have the camera on, it starts to pull forward a little bit, and it's a little bit too loose. So I've ordered these like universal helmet pads, where you can like stick them on in certain positions in the helmet where you need a little bit of extra thickness to keep it attached to your head. So I'm going to put one at the front so it doesn't roll down my forehead, and then a couple on the side so it sort of stays on a bit better, and that'll make it a bit comfier. But I do want to get a new camera anyway, because I've had this camera for a while. It's it's all right. I do photography and video, so like I know a little bit about cameras, and this just not really keeping up with the quality I'm used to on my other channel, where I do like car videos and stuff like that. I'll leave that in the description if you want to check that out. But so I kind of want a new camera. There's the new DJI Osmo 4, I think, and that's got like ultra wide. It's got like a quarter sensor. It's such a big sensor in there, and it's just such a better camera. Like it's really, really good. I've seen loads of people use it, and I really want it because it would be nice to have a wider field of view, so I don't have to worry about messing up the camera position. That video that I filmed, my first video, if you've watched that, about starting on a 600, the first time I recorded that, it was facing the tank the whole time, so I had to re-record the whole video because this camera wasn't in the right position. So that's quite annoying with this, because I can't just rely on the wide field of view to get everything in. So I do want to get another camera, and maybe one of those 360 cameras. You see so many people with the 360 cameras on the front. They look quite nice. Oh, it says here that we're going to jump on some dual carriageway. Yes! I finally opened this thing up. And I paid 20 quid petrol. I thought it was £12. I mean £14. And then I went to the petrol station yesterday after an empty tank, and it was 20 quid. And I was like, what? So I don't know if it's because I went to the wrong petrol station, I didn't go to like a supermarket one, or what, but yeah, the price has changed again. So maybe I just didn't have an empty tank when I first filled it up. I don't know. But I got about 130 miles driving like an idiot. Probably about 150 if I was driving normally. And I'm driving quite conservative today, unless, well, we're about to jump on a dual carriageway, so I'll give it a little bit now when we get on there. But other than that, I'm going to keep it nice and smooth and actually see what I can get on a tank on an economical run. I don't know what lane I'm supposed to be in. Where am I going? I don't know. Probably not in the right lane. I'm never in the right lane. I'm the worst. That's the thing I was worried about the most on my Mod 2, was being in the wrong lane on a roundabout, because we had some big roundabouts. I'm just gonna follow this lorry. I assume this lorry wants to go that way. Okay, yeah, I'm in the wrong lane. I'm in the wrong lane. I'm skipping over. Wow. Wow. Oh my god, that is the stupidest thing I've ever done. That is the stupidest thing I've ever done. What the fuck did I just do that for? I can't believe I just did that. I cannot believe I just did that. I panicked and I thought they went into 2 lanes. I got really lucky then. That was so fucking stupid. What an idiot. What an idiot. Anyway, after nearly going to heaven a little bit early, we are nearly at this place. We're 4 minutes away, so I don't actually know where it is. There's stones on the floor apparently in there, so I'm a bit worried about dropping it. I should be fine if it's like light stones and it's not really like thick layer of stones. It should be alright. Surely they thought that through when making this place. They know bikes are going to come. They have bike tickets, for fuck's sake. Oh, there's a tunnel. There's a tunnel. Whoa, a bridge. You ready? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Yeah! Oh man, this is sick. I can finally show up to a car meet in some sort of style instead of just having bloody my little pathetic MX-5. Don't get me wrong, I do love it, but bloody hell, it was a little pathetic car. This has got some fucking power underneath it. Can actually get places. I haven't even unlocked the full power yet either. I'm still learning. I'm only 4 days past now, or whenever this video comes out, obviously a bit more, but making this video right now, I'm like 4 days past, so I'm still getting used to it. We learned on a 600, so it wasn't the hardest thing in the world, but yeah, I'm still getting used to this bike, man. It's scary. It's powerful. Okay, apparently it's on the right up here. That's not it. Wait, what? Where is it? It's saying that's it. It's literally taking me back there again. see what's going on, shall we? No, this isn't it. This couldn't be less it. And there's nothing down here. Right. So we have information that it is on this road. It's down the street. The address is not taking people to the right place. The address is wrong. Yeah, so it's down here apparently further along. And then it's just a pull off on the left. We'll soon find out. Is that it? No, that's not it. What is that? Is it this place? There it is.
Hello, my friend.
How you doing?
Yeah, get yourself parked up first and I'll sort your ticket out.
Okay, nice one. Cheers.
All right, thanks.